Good morning, friends. It feels good to be engaging with you in this way once again. A few days ago, I was having a strange moment, just feeling disconnected, out of sorts. And as I've thought about the last few months, I have tended towards these times, coupled with times where I feel pretty good about how things are, not minding being at home so much, enjoying the space and the place with my daughters. And then I go back to feeling a little strange and out of sorts again, not really sure what the path is I'm supposed to be on in this time when there seems to be so much beckoning us, things to do and be engaged and be involved and make some change, all the while wrestling with the weight of the world too and the long-lasting complexities of this pandemic. And on this particular day when I was feeling a little out of sorts but couldn't name it, I came across this meme on social media which said, "One day you're loving your bubble, doing workouts, baking banana bread and going for long walks, and the next day you're crying, drinking gin for breakfast, and missing people you don't even like." I promise you I'm not drinking gin for breakfast, but I did laugh when I read this meme, and it sort of seemed to articulate how I was feeling in the moment. One day, everything seems like it's all going to be fine, and the next day, it doesn't. Endurance. I think that's the word that we need to hold on to in this time. And never before have I felt it's so important to be spiritually grounded. We need, especially in those days when we're feeling out of sorts, to stop, slow down, remember in what and to what we're rooted. What is our priority? I think that tuning in to our spiritual center is exactly how we will not only survive, but thrive in this time. Because this is a practice that requires our attention. I think we need to notice the gaps in our life. All those places that we used to fill with running errands and going here and there, gathering with friends, filling up our calendars, our long, exhaustive list of to-dos that has shifted and changed. And for many of us, we feel unsettled as we try to fill those spaces. This is exactly where God is, and God is calling us, and God is inviting us to be reflective and thoughtful and to pay attention to the way God might be guiding us and how to take the next right step. And we are in this for a time, my friends. We must develop practices that will sustain us and uplift us and remind us to whom we belong. I'll close with a quote from Parker Palmer, one of my favorite spiritual writers, a Quaker minister who continues to inspire, particularly through social media. But most recently he wrote, "Solitude does not necessarily mean living apart from others. It means never living apart from one's self. Community does not necessarily mean living face to face with others. It means never forgetting that we are connected." In this time of uncertainty, of complicated world situations, of our call to social justice, may you know both solitude and community. Amen.